Hey, what's up everyone? This is Carlos here from Hooks and Drones, and today I'm gonna show you step by step how I'm gonna install this trolling motor into my Sea-Doo switch. Now, full disclosure, this is my first time ever attempting to install a trolling motor. I'm not a professional, but we're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna show you the equipment that I purchased to do the installation of this trolling motor. All right, let's see. So now we have the battery. It's a marine battery. This is group 27 deep cycle, which I'm gonna put in the description. This is the case that is gonna hold the battery. Also have with me the quick connect. This is one side, and the other side I already put it on the box, but I'm gonna show you in a little bit. This one are the terminals that I purchased on Walmart. So you can see that's EverStar. It's a terminal for the battery. We got the charger for the battery. We got the extension cord. We got some drills and some of the tools. And this one is the support bracket that is gonna hold the trolling motor, and this is the quick release. Okay, I'm gonna show you step by step. Let me go back here a little bit. And this one is another accessory that is gonna support the shaft, which is the opposite side of the trolling motor. That will be preventing from moving on the waves to hold it strong and better. So let's give it a try. I'm excited to do it as well. Now, this is my first time having a boat with a trolling motor. So let's see what happened, okay? All right. Ooh, doesn't matter. This is the main reason why I purchased this trolling motor. It's called spot lock. You see this anchor, some of the tools where it sits. This is the trolling motor, pretty much plug and play. Now we're gonna install the plate for the trolling motor. This one, it goes to the bottom like this. Now, on this case, I'm gonna using the same bolts provided by Minn Kota, 6 of them. So you put the bolts, 1, 2, it's gonna be 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I'm gonna use the washers and the nuts. In one of the sides, that's where the pin for the quick release. Let me see. Oh, here. This is the pin for the quick release. So the thickest part goes inside, but it's gonna go on this. Now, you can always switch it. Either way, it can be from the left or the right side. Just gonna put like this for now. I can always switch it later. So I'm gonna put the same accessories that came with the manufacturer for, right? So size 11. It's the first one. Second one. All right. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here. And the last one. All right, let's put the last 2 bolts here. They're going on this side. Perfect. And went all the way in. The second one. Now we're gonna install the last 2 screws. That's to install this part of the cover right there. Cover it close, perfect. Now 1 and 2. Perfect. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this trolling motor on the quick release. All right, let me go ahead and put it on. Whoop. Number 1, we need to install the mounting bracket for the see-do switch. So first we're gonna start by removing this Velcro part right here, just the front section, so let us work better. We don't have to remove the top part, we just hold this part over here in place. Stay over there, let us work. This is the mounting bracket for the trolling motor. It comes with 3 different components. This is the main. This stuff is gonna go here on the back, this part, and also this one, they're gonna go on the back, they're gonna hold it, okay? So there's 3 main parts now, and then the bolts, they're gonna go on the front. As you can tell, there's 6 holes. These 2 holes that are closer to each other, they're gonna go on the top part right here on the back, okay? I'm gonna start it with the easy part first. I'm just gonna put the bottom one right there. This one goes to the back, so I'm just gonna put it by hand just for now. And I put my next bolt, the bottom one too, just with the fingers. Like I'm saying, I don't want to thread, I don't want to mess up thread. So it seems like I got it. This one is 1 quart, so we're just gonna tie them up just barely, a little bit more, so I don't have to hold it, nothing, just to be loose completely. And then I'm gonna repeat the same process, the second and the third one. Now that the mounting bracket is already installed, we can go ahead and put it back, this Velcro piece, so it's not on the way anymore. So we just slide it to the back, slide it on his place, and put the Velcro back on. Now it looks like a champ. Now the next step, we're going to install the quick release for the trolling motor. This is the part that stays here for the quick release. The way you can tell, there's a special hose like that. The flat part is going to go to the bottom, but the special holes are gonna go here on top. So we got our 4 bolts. Like I'm saying, this is for the quick release of the trolling motor. Right there, it's in place. Now we're gonna go ahead and mount it, the trolling motor here on to the quick release. Just mount it in place. Back. So we're gonna install the quick release right here. All right, the key release is in place, and this is the pin that we're gonna go ahead and stay in place, okay? Now that we have the trolling motor mounted, we're gonna start installing the rest of the accessories right here. So number 1, there's a clip over here that I have to undo it just a little bit, move it to the left, push this one, this plastic to push the motor over there, and now it's gonna release it right there, but I don't want it to go all the way to the bottom, so I need to tie them up right there, so that will let me work. Stays in position and it locks right there on that position. At that point it will let me move. It looks like I need to take this nut right here. It looks like it's a size 13. So take this out. There's some of the instructions. A red washer, discharge, okay, a spacer. This is spacer we're gonna go ahead and discharge. We don't need it. And it looks like there's a pin right here. Whew, I almost dropped it. You guys need to be careful. So I'm gonna bring the plastic Propeller right here. There's a way that it goes inside the pin. I'm gonna mark it. All right, so right there. So I'm gonna put the washer and the nut, tie them up. I don't have any specs. Oops. All right, so still more. All right, look like it's in. Woo! Look like we're in business. let's do it. All right, the next step, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna connect the power from the power cables from the trolling motor to the quick connect. The connector, it came in two different pieces. This one and this other one, the other part. As you can tell, I just make a hole and I just put some bolts over here, and the other end, I buy these battery terminals at Walmart, so for me they look perfect. So that's the way they're gonna be connected here inside to the marine battery. Now this quick connect, you can tell, is gonna be going right there, like this. That's how you're gonna see it. And let me show you where I'm gonna connect it over here. So for those who have a see-through switch, you just remove this door, remove this one. It's just to run the power cable. I'm gonna run it right here, but first I already make a hole, just a little tiny hole to run these cables to it. Just right there, 1 and 2, right there. That's, you can buy a drill bit, just make sure just enough to feed these two cables, like on the middle, on the section, and I show you on the opposite side how it's gonna look. Let's see. So this is how it's gonna look. The cables, for number one, we're focusing on the cables. So this is the cables, the power. That's what I haven't cut it yet, because I'm gonna use my quick connect to connect these two cables. These two cables together right here. This one is already a battery, a 12 battery, already upgraded. So the one that it came with a little bitty battery, I just put it on the trash. It was useless, so I upgraded to 12 volts. But on this case, the battery for the trolling motor is gonna go somehow right there, a second battery right there on the back. I know you guys can see it. I'm gonna tie them up and I show you the final result in a little bit. Okay, so this is the final connector over here. After, I have to add additional electrical tape here on each side to make it a little bit more secure. And you can tell this is the cable for the trolling motor. It's gonna run through one of these pads over here, and I made the hole, and I'm gonna show you this next. So this one is the cover box for the battery box. It's gonna be plugged in right here, right there, and it's gonna be below. It was next to the main battery. So what we're gonna do is this battery is gonna go inside. It's easier for me to show you right here. One side is gonna be the negative, the other one is the positive, and this one is the charger for the battery, which this one is gonna be installed right here on this position right there. You see that right there? It's just 2 volts, boom boom. This one is gonna go to the positive right here at the bottom, right there, like that. And this one is gonna go to the negative right there. And put my bolts, my nuts right there, 1, 2. I'm gonna do my quick connect, and I'm gonna do some testing before. Oh, I hear noise over there. I hear beep 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 from the trolling motor. But all right, something quick before we connect all 4 cables together. I have to go and buy a circuit breaker. On this case, it's 50 amps. It has to be waterproof. I drill 2 holes over here. Make sure later on when it's completed, I'm just gonna place it over here, so whenever I open the door, it will be easy for me to access. Now, this circuit breaker is very simple. It's still we're gonna connect all 4 cables, red with red, black and black, but in one end it's gonna say auxiliary and the other one battery. So the red cable is gonna connect it, the one that is coming from the trolling motor where it say auxiliary right there, and this one say battery is gonna go to the quick connect that is gonna connect it to the battery. Okay. Well, this is the end of the cable installation. This is the circuit breaker right here, waterproof. You got the battery for the trolling motor. That's the quick connect that we talk about. And here is the charger for the battery. So the plug, I just keep it over here because I don't want it to keep it wet. So whenever I use it, I just put it connected to the extension cord. Okay. Well, the trolling motor installation is finally completed. It was a fun project. I can't wait to go on the water and check them out, make sure everything works. And hopefully you find this video useful in case you plan and upgrade it or install a trolling motor yourself. Hopefully you find some of those tips that I show you in the video useful for you. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Hooks and Drones Fishing, and we see you in the next video, and we see you in the water. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye.